When people see a team succeeding, they don't think the team is really good. They just think, who is the leader who made that happen?
Can't handle, light the fire like a candle.
If you've watched part 1, you know we're on a mission to step out from inauthentic leadership. The kind that makes your team stressed, disengaged, and roll their eyes at you. The stakes are high, because Gen Z demands leadership that is real, not corporate fiction.
Well, I guess it's time to put an end to the charade.
Yeah.
In part 1, we installed the internal foundation, the integrity, the emotional regulation, and the self-awareness. Pillars that make you trustworthy. Because let's be clear, none of us want to become that cringy, out-of-touch boss that we swore we'd never become. Here's the truth. Trust will only get you compliance, people saying yes to you. But devotion gets you performance. The thing that makes your metrics go a little bit higher every time.
Yeah, I'd like that.
The next 4 pillars, we are gonna call them external pillars, determines whether your team respects you, defends you, and actively fights to keep you as their leader. These are the strategies that legacy builders use. Are you ready to build a team that doesn't just tolerate you, but also champions your vision? Let's dive into pillar 5. The humble challenger. Authentic leaders don't pretend to know it all. They value new ideas and are open to change their minds whenever there's evidence that something could be done in a better manner. To Gen Z, this looks like competence, not weakness. A team member challenges a plan, you don't become defensive, you ask questions. Help me see that. Why do you think this doesn't help us with our plan? You react with curiosity, respect, and intellectual humility. Encourage debate. Listen actively. Then make your decision based on merit, not on ego. Pillar 6. The shield. The authentic leader protects their team. They take responsibility for failures under their supervision, even when it comes at a personal cost. No scapegoating, no passing blame. When a project fails, a true leader says, I own this decision, here's how we're gonna fix it. Team sees loyalty and feels secure, which inspires commitment and reduces fear-driven mistakes. Never let criticism or blame run downhill. Take ownership of all of the failures that happen under your supervision. Pillar 7. The constant. Consistency builds trust. Treat every team member the same, regardless of their rank. You're not a corporate chameleon. Your behavior and communication should be predictable. They create a psychological safety that your team needs to innovate and be honest with you. Your team notices when your words don't match your actions, regardless of whether you're speaking to the CEO or to the intern. Actionable tip here. Identify key phrases or statements that you use to communicate direction. Use those exact sentences to communicate with stakeholders and show that your goals are unwavering. Pillar 8. The legacy builder. True leadership is leaving your team stronger than you found it. The legacy builder empowers people so that they can succeed without you. The success here is measured by team independence and growth. That is what healthy organizations promote. You're building institutional memory, not personal following. Assign high-stake projects to top performers. Step back and coach, don't rescue. Their success becomes your most valuable legacy. When people see a team succeeding, they don't think the team is really good. They just think, who is the leader who made that happen? How did they motivate their team? Actionable tip here. Identify one team member with the highest potential and give them a critical project. Coach only when needed. Allow them to lead. You've seen the 8-point blueprint. Combine your internal strength, self-awareness, integrity, emotional regulation, and self-development with your external impact. Team protection, consistency, and legacy building. When you follow all 8 pillars, you don't just build a team, you build a devoted community that drives unprecedented organizational triumphs. Stop pushing and start pulling. Pick one pillar from this entire blueprint to focus on this week. Comment which one you're starting with, or if you have any kind of suggestions for others, write it in the comments. Subscribe for more leadership strategies that work in the modern workforce. Thanks a lot and have a great day.